What's up, Nick? I'm only gonna be here on here for a little bit, Nick. What's up, Con? I just got doing a done doing a mail call video. I'll be putting that up tonight. I'm not gonna be on here long, like I said. Just kind of hanging out a little bit. It's been kind of a long day, long drive, so I went live for a little bit on the way back. So, but I got video put out later tonight as soon as I get off the stream. If not, if I don't put it up tonight, if I can't get it up tonight, then I'm gonna do it in the morning. I got a few more things I'm gonna tweak with it probably before I post it. That mail call. What's up, Matt G6? What is up, brother? Just hanging out for a little bit. Just got back home a little while ago, probably about fuck, I don't even know what time it is now. Probably about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. So, but got some got a mail call. Just got a mail call. Was it yesterday? Came in the mail yesterday. So, if I can't from Clay at Coon Trucking. So I wanted to get that video up, post it up here in a little bit. Clay, what is up, brother? I was speak of the devil, and he shall show. I got your mail. I got a mail call video coming out tonight. That's what I was just talking about. If I can't get it out tonight, I'm gonna put it up in the morning. I was trying to tweak a few things with it. But I did get that stuff out, so I do appreciate that, Clay. That is awesome, brother. The funniest part of it was the business card. That was the funniest part. The owner operators needed. So anybody needs a job, go see Clay. If you can drive a truck, go see Clay. This is pretty funny when I seen we won't nickel and dime you to death like most companies. We handle all the bullshit and leave the driving to you. Simple, honest, easy to read weekly settlement statements. Hell yeah. That's a freaking business card. That's a business card. Money talks, bullshit walks. Money talks. It's even, I just noticed that. It's a money. It's a money business card, and talking about we handle all the bullshit, huh? Money talks, bullshit walks. What's up, Mike's window? So yeah, I'm gonna be putting that up out tonight after I get off live stream. And I will be putting the Coon Trucking stickers on my toolbox tomorrow morning. As soon as I get to work, slap it right on the toolbox. So, yeah, I mean, I can't thank you enough. I got the letter too. I read that, so I do appreciate that. I'm not gonna read it. I mean, I'm not gonna show too much. You guys can check it out. Clay's pretty awesome, so just stay tuned for the video. It'll probably be up tonight once I finish it up. What's up, the engine room? Let's get you a blue wrench, buddy. I know I've seen you in around for a little bit. There you go. What's up, downtime? So, like I said, I just wanted to kind of come on here for a little while and kind of hang out and uh, shoot the shit for a few minutes and see what everybody's got going on this evening. Nobody else has kind of been putting stuff out, so good opportunity for myself to see what everybody's got going on. No problem, engine room. Um, Definitely, like I said, I don't have too much going on, so I just wanted to see. I was gonna go do another second half of the trip, let you guys see what was going on. Um, but just getting dark. It was just getting dark, and I was like, man, I gotta hurry up getting home. So I was like, well, might as well go ahead and do a video when I get home, anyways. Get on live stream. I'm still alive, so don't worry about that. Still alive. Yeah, anything Snap on Toolbox, downtime. Uh, Clay Coon will definitely try to check you out because he left his Snap on. He don't like the M word no more. If you got M word tools, he don't want to buy you. What's up, Matt? Appreciate you stopping in. Even if you guys are just stopping in for a quick second, please hit the thumbs up button. Um, just kind of help support. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it doesn't cost you a dime or a penny to hit the like button. So it's always awesome. So even if you guys just stop in for a quick minute, see what's up, and then go out your business, um, gotta, yeah. Clay, I've been thinking about switching back over to Snap on, but I just can't pay the prices, brother. I just, well, maybe if I had a decent Snap on guy that's worth a damn, so it would be a different story. $200 in it. Hey, Clay's gonna have that Snap-on tool bill paid off in no time. Downtime. I will have to check you out some more. But did you change your name Downtime, or has it always been Downtime? I have to check it out again. Um, I know Clay, but we don't have a Snap-on guy anymore. I mean, I would have to call a Snap-on guy again. If it wasn't for me having my toolbox through them, then it'd be a different story. But I like my M word toolboxes better, anyways. Clay. Now their tools, yeah, they're okay. Only reason got a lot of stuff from them is because the deals and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna cost you some more. I said, almost cost you, yeah. And Clay said, go ahead and mail that 100 bill to the shop. I'll put it on your tab. Put it on the tab, Coon. Clay said he don't give a shit. He'll just send me the bill. He's got my address. He'll send me the bill. Clay. Hey, I seen that video about your the Cornwell guy, Clay. Man, that is pretty heartbreaking to hear, brother. That is for anybody. Prayers go out to him. That's pretty heartbreaking to hear because something like that, that's um, I I couldn't, I almost couldn't watch the whole video. I kind of had to skip through it a little bit because I was like, man, that's so heartbreaking that you got um, somebody like that dealing with what they go through and still having to keep on going on. Man, he's got a heart. So, like I said, I couldn't watch every second of the video because of it, because it was so heartbreaking. Just to hear that, man, that was whew. I, I know, Clay. Like I said, if it wasn't for my tool guy, um, I would probably go back to Snap On. But the last two Snap On guys I've had, well, two out of the three actually, two out of the three Snap On guys I've had were kind of, I just, maybe somebody else has had a good experience with them, but on my feel with it, I just feel I just didn't get a good enough service with them, because my last Matco guy, it was like, not my Matco guy, it's fucking Snap On guy, the one that passed away, had cancer from cancer. Um, I mean, he wasn't a bad guy. It was just trying to get him to budge on like prices and stuff. All his stuff was overpriced, way overpriced, and he wouldn't hardly ever cut a deal with you. Then he kind of like, he when you needed something warranted out, it was just like whatever. And I bought a service card, not from him, but I had a service card on my Snap On account, and he wouldn't even touch the fucking lock that was broke. And that's one thing that really pissed me off because I asked him on several occasions, and I even called my other Snap On guy I had before him, and he was like, none of my three Snap On guys that I've had wanted to freaking do anything for me. The one I bought it from, the other one, the second one I had, and the third one, none of them wanted to freaking help me, because when my lock broke, my Matco guy, within the first 2 3 weeks that I met him, went on his own and said, "Look, hey, gave me a hell of a deal for a brand new lock on it and everything." No, it was a flip up service cart that I had before I got my current box, Clay. Uh, and the lock actually locked the lid, but the mechanism would stick, and then the lid on it, it wouldn't, where the top portion of the lid, it would keep bending back and forth a piece of metal on the bracket, and it wouldn't stay shut. So I could go right up to it and just, with enough force, and pop it right up with my hands. I didn't have to have a screwdriver or flat bar or nothing. Uh, you know, it's not bad. Like I said, I got rid of it. My Matco guy gave me a better deal. That's the only reason when I got uh, like I said, my Snap On guys, um, they just I don't know. Maybe it's just the ones around here or something, because they act like they don't want to fucking help me when I was running with them, and I was just like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with them no more. There is one other guy, but I don't know who he is. I think there's one or two other ones around here, near me, but they won't come around to our shop. And I think it's because they know some of the techs that don't want them there, because a bunch of our techs at our shop, mechanics, They've done been burned so many times with snap-on guys at our shop that they won't even. If they see a snap-on guy, they're like, "You can have it." So, um, we don't have Cornwell, we don't have Mac or anything else. The only thing I've seen besides a Snap-on or Matco is a gear wrench truck. And I've only seen it like twice, and this was like 2 years ago, and I hadn't seen one since. Um, I don't even know if there's still a gear wrench truck around. I've heard of them, but like I said, that's the only thing I've actually seen around here. I've got some Mac stuff too. Like somebody gave me like a handful of Mac stuff, and it was just like some chrome sockets. They had some overflows when I first started. It was like, hey man, you need some sockets. This was when I was like still working in a body shop, and guy was like, here man, look, I know you just starting out and everything, and he gave me like five or six sockets because he had some overflow, and most of his shit was like Matco or Snap on. He was like, hey, I don't use Mac no more. Nobody comes around for Mac. So he said here. So I broke like three out of the five. Just to be honest with you, I had to throw like two of them away because what shit I can do with them. I got one sitting in my bottom of my toolbox. Clay, I tell you, I've got some screwdrivers in storage that you'd probably be like, holy shit, those are some old ass screwdrivers. Um, I've got some that have the wood. I've got some wooden handle screwdrivers. Put it that way. Um, I've got some wooden handle screwdrivers and wooden handle tools, and we're talking about like old shit. It's all in storage though. I'll have to get it. Go get it. That would be pretty cool. It's all about the new stuff nowadays. People don't really want to see the old stuff. Uh, yeah, I got some of that stuff too, like some of the old like 80s and 70s Craftsman stuff, and I think some from stuff from the 60s that was like passed down to me from my uh grandpa when he passed away. So I was gonna try to do like a Tuesday vlog today, this morning, but I was already kind of like aggravated with the fact that I didn't get much freaking sleep last night, um, and everything else. So I was just kind of like, screw it. I just wasn't up to it. Matt, I like my freaking green tools too, man. I'm like a green tool junkie. I don't know what it is. Like I like my Snap-on stuff green. My Matco stuff is like the green handle stuff. My Snap-on cordless stuff is green. Um, like if I can get it in the green stuff, I'll get it in the green stuff. If not, it's no big deal. But I like the green stuff. I don't know why. I don't like I don't like a whole bunch of the red. Like that's why like I've got some Harbor Freight stuff, and I wish they would have more green stuff. Oh Yeah, exactly. It's like when I bought my new Impact, my Matco Impact. Um, I bought it, and I had when I bought it, the only color you could get it in was the red. Well, within like was it 2 3 weeks later, my Matco guy came up to the shop, and he was like, "Oh hey man, yeah we got all these colors." I said, "You freaking asshole." He's like, "What man?" I said, "Dude," I said, "You know I wanted the freaking the colored one." All right, Coon. Like to the Cox box. Outside adventure. Actually, going outside just to smoke a cigarette. To be honest with you. Oh my god, let me walk to the house. Like for you guys to hear the freaking loud TV. Hold on, guys. Dude, it feels like good out here right now. Long head cordless 3/8. Huh. That'd be cool. What's up, John Erickson? I don't know how much you guys probably actually buy Harbor Freight shit that are in the chats right now, but the Harbor Freight, they just recently came out with the colored boxes, the for their carts, for the blue and the black. They're supposed to be coming out with a green, and if I'm not mistaken, for what I've been hearing, is they're also adding new colors to the bigger lines too, not just the carts. But I don't know when it's coming. So, which would be cool if they do. Don't know when they're going to do it though. Harbor Freight's good for like certain shit though. Like I'll only buy like certain shit from Harbor Freight. And yeah, they just came out with them. Downtime just came out with them. Like, oh shit, was it fucking? It ain't even been out 3 months yet. Two months yet. The 5 drawer carts, the ones that you always see in the red in like the deal catalogs. I know I got an email on the shit. What was it? They've got the 5 drawer red carts on sale right now. So I believe they're like 169. If you use it, I don't know if you can use a coupon on them or not, but they've got them in blue and black now, and they're supposed to be coming out with a green one, like a lime green. So I don't know when they're coming out with a lime green though. That would be pretty cool and sick to have. You can go on their website and find them though. I know that. Jay Young is always live. Like I've been seeing him live like 2 or 3 times a day the past week. All right, Matt. Yeah, Matt. But yeah, I think they do need to change some of the stuff on like the carts. Like I think they could have done like a redesign on some of the stuff instead of just painting them black and then painting them one blue. But I think they're trying to do this for like a trial run right now to see how people buy them. But to me, I don't really like the red. I don't like red, period. I'm not a person of color when it comes to red. For some reason, I just don't like red shit when it comes to tools and toolboxes and shit. I'm just not a fan when it comes to the red. Uh, so I'm gonna put this out there for you guys that are probably still in the stream. I've been kind of kicking around the idea of getting rid of my two-door Tahoe this year. Thing. Yeah, John Erickson, they've got black and blue right now on the service carts. So they do have those now in the five drawer. Supposed talking about making a green one, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yeah, 24/7. Just have like cameras in the shop and shit. Oh, guys, let me go up to the house. All right. Another reason I didn't want to play it because my wife is watching TV, so I didn't want to be getting no strikes on the channel. So that's another reason why. My daughter's crying right now. But yeah, they're supposed to be coming out with some more colors. Um, but it's up in the air right now for you guys that are watching the stream, and I probably won't keep this up. But if I do decide to do it, I'll let you guys know. Um, been kind of kicking around the idea of getting rid of my Tahoe, but I don't know yet. It took me like 2 years to try to get rid of my freaking Camaro. Took me like freaking shit over 2 years to get come finally bring myself to do it. I had that car for like 5 years. Just thinking about upgrading something else and doing something else with it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You hush. Yeah, John Erickson. That'd be nice if they did make the green one though. That would be pretty cool. I thought about buying one if they get another replacement to replace my cart. Engine room. It's a '99 two-door Tahoe. I think I'm a bit short. I've got like 2 videos posted up of it right now. I might try to do a little bit this year on it, fix it up some more. But I'm not gonna chunk a whole bunch of money into it if I decide to sell it, um, just because I'm not gonna see much return on investment on it. I'm already kind of in over my head with it as it is. I didn't make it. I didn't really buy it to make profit on it or flip it, but I really have plans on keeping it. What's up, Mike Brown? So don't know yet. We're just gonna see how it plays out. To be honest with you. Yeah, I mean it's got a lift on it. Engine room. It's got a 3-inch body lift. Most of the stuff was done when I already got it. Like the body lift was already done and on it. The tires and wheels were already on it when I got it. It's not the original motor. It's not the original trans. It's not any of the original drivetrain or powertrain, um, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Um, According to the dash, which I don't believe is correct, is 165 on the dash. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I don't think it's the correct mileage, but I've got a good bit of paperwork on it. A lot of that stuff was done before I got it, except the front axle, the rear axle. Yes, it's a it's a 2-door with the barn doors in the rear, Mike Brown. Um, it's got the barn doors in the rear, what they call the barn doors, the split doors or whatever, the 2 doors in the back. So it's not bad, but I really got to do some work on it, and if I decide to sell it, I can make my money back off of it if I decide to sell it. But I don't know what I want to go and get. I'm thinking about just getting something a little bit newer. It's paid for. I own it, so that's about the only thing I can freaking say is it's paid for. It's mine. What else can I say? You know, that's about the only thing I can say. To be honest with you, it's paid for. Yeah, I mean that's how it works, John. I mean, some people that live in those colder areas and deal with a lot of snow and salty roads and stuff, they um, kind of keep winter vehicle and a summer vehicle, or they'll have SUV or 4-wheel drive. Which mine is rust free. To be honest with you, it's never been in a rusty area. It's only been in Texas and Alabama its whole life. Which it originally came from Texas, and the guy who had it before me uh, had it for a long time, and I guess when he moved out back to Alabama, he sold it. I've had it for 2 years, about 2 years now. Most people who know me, I don't keep cars too long. I'd keep vehicles maybe like a year, 2 years, couple years, 2 or 3 years, and that's it. Camara's the last one I had that I kept the longest. 86 K20, yeah. I had a buddy with an old K20. That son bitch was lifted up from hell. Yeah, I mean, John, exactly. All right, engine room. Appreciate you stopping by. John, yeah, I mean, I would, like I said, it's just up in the air. Just to be honest with you, just in the thoughts. if I decide to this year or not. If I decide to fix it up some more, like keep on with it, it's gonna cost me a lot more money to fix it. I got some stuff I gotta fix on it right now. Bunch of shit I gotta do. I gotta fix a solenoid in the damn transmission. Gotta fix the rear axle. Eventually, I'll have to put some new tires on it and wheels and um, a bunch of other shit. But I gotta get a new grill because it's cracked. I'm gonna have to paint it when I get a chance to. I do have another vehicle as well, John. That's not my only vehicle. I've got a Hyundai as well. It's like a 2012. So that's not my only vehicle. But the car is what my wife drives, and I drive my Tahoe every day. So yeah, I mean, uh, I've thought about just getting something just to kind of beat around in and just fixing my truck up, but then that would be an extra expense. Um, so I don't know what I want to do yet. It's up in the air. It's just in thoughts. If I even can bring myself to do it, because I like the truck. It's not a bad truck. It's just has its fucking issues and days. So yeah, I've got some. I've got a bunch of several vehicles. I've still got pictures of like. I used to have a S10 ZR2. I've had a S10 regular S10 single cab with 5 speed. I've had a Camaro. It was a '97 Camaro. Um, I've had. I've owned a Kia. That was a piece of crap. Well, it wasn't a piece of crap at first, but it turned into one. Gave me a bunch of problems. I've owned shit. What else did I have? I've had a Silverado. I've had a Sierra. I've had well, the Silverado was a '94. Sierra was a '95. My Tahoe was a '99. Uh, shit. What else? I had some other shit too. I don't even fucking remember. To be honest, dude, I seen was it I was watching the Mecum auto auctions the other day, and there was a two-door Yukon, uh, four-wheel drive, all original, low mileage, clean as can be. The sucker sold for what did they buy it for? 17.5 at the auction at Mecum. I was like, holy crap! All original, everything. I said, holy crap, dude. The only thing that wasn't original was the hood. It had a cowl induction hood. So I'm sure they'd probably done some other upgrades to it at some point. But 17.5, I wouldn't pay no 17.5 for that. But hell, sometimes that can be sought after, the two door Tahoes and Yukons. Yeah, I know. A lot of people back then weren't really doing a whole bunch of V8 conversions in those small trucks. I had a buddy of mine that had a my best friend. His first car that he had was, oh, shit. It was a, fuck, was it a '79 Ford Fairmont? All red on the outside, all red on the inside. Um, the What was funny was you couldn't ride, like if me and him ride in it together, like going down the road, especially in the winter. In the wintertime, it was worse. But summertime, it wasn't that bad because you can roll the windows down. Wintertime, you ride in it, and because where the steering shaft went for the firewall, there was a gap, not from rust, but from the gap of it, because there was supposed to be a that bushing or whatever there, and it was gone. I guess from the age or whatever, and all that carbon dioxide was coming into the firewall, so you couldn't really ride with the windows up in the wintertime in it. They finally got rid of that thing. He didn't have it too long. I think he had it like 6 months, 6 or 7 months. No, he had it almost a year. Then he got a newer car at the time while we were still in high school. A modified hair dryer. Oh man, my first car was a '89 Honda Prelude 5 speed Tweety Bird Yellow. Yeah, I'm about to get off here, guys. I didn't plan on being here too long tonight, anyways. But I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go finish up this other video for the mail call. You guys stay tuned for that. I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching the video, and stay tuned for that video coming up. I probably won't keep this live stream up, but I appreciate everything you guys do and all the support, and couldn't ask for a better community to be in, guys. With that being said, I'm out, guys. I appreciate everything you guys do.